We are back with another review, and today we got some pickups from Target. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. Today we're checking out some cool stuff. We got some pops, we got some miniatures. Woo! It's a loaded video. A lot of good stuff in this one, that's for sure. Let's check out what we got first. This is what we went out here for today. Now, they dropped the Artist Series pops. Wasn't too fond of the first two, Batman #1 and Batman #2, which was just kind of like a graffiti look to it. I'm not digging the whole graffiti series they're dropping through GameStop or wherever they're going to drop them all through. Total pass on me from those. Some of the molds, though, are kind of cool. I do like the Daredevil mold that they have. I have not seen that in pop form besides that graffiti one, so I'll be excited to see if they're going to reuse that mold in an actual regular pop, which is going to be cool. So anyway, let's check out what we ended up picking up. We got number 3 here, which was the orange one. I wanted this one for sure because this one has the classic 1966 Batman style to it with the BAMs, the POWs. It even has the circular little target looking thing right there. And I did like the way that this placement was on this particular figure. I know the placement does matter. You can even see right here, this one had crash over the eye. I liked how it had POW over the face. So anyway, it's to each his own. Again, it's an artist series, so pick the ones that you want. It's a random pattern. Here is the other two right there. There is the black and yellow one from the first one, and then it is the same basic styling, but it's blue and yellow. So I total pass on that for me. I, of course, got the camo one, the blue Batman camo one, which is absolutely gnarly. This one is super sick. Check this out. So you got... you can't even really see it, but here you go. Let's check it out through here, because here we got the actual camo pattern right there. You can see all the little bat symbols kind of forming a camo pattern. This is super sweet, this one. Definitely like this pattern. Like I said, you have the other choices, which are going to be like these graffiti ones, and then you had these two. This one I thought was really cool, the comic one where it had the BAM, the POW. I thought that was a really neat little touch to it from the older version. You could actually identify that this is from that era of Batman. The other ones are kind of just generic. I mean, you got graffiti, you know what I'm saying? This one's camo. It's not really like pinpointing. This one was neat because I like the orange one, because the orange one like narrowed down a specific like fan era, if you would. So anyway, neither here nor there. We ended up grabbing number 3 and number 4 in the Artist series, which is pretty cool. Here it says Art Series on them. My Boba Fett ones I'm looking at right now, the Boba Fett ones do not have the Art Series on them. They were supposedly Futura ones, and they yanked that. So I could tell you this, the box is completely different. I thought that the Futura ones would have been part of this series, but they're not either, because the background on these has definitely a different style. You can see right here, it has almost like that pattern you'd see on the inside of an old hardcover book. But yeah, on the inside, the inside flap of the hardcover book. Anyway, that's what I noticed from this. At first, I did think that maybe the Boba Fetts were part of this wave somehow, but I can clearly see now with, looking at the box art, they are not part of this wave whatsoever. Although they are an art series, I do not believe that they are from the Artist series, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't know if that was just a test pilot for Funko to just try out some new stuff, but yeah, anyway. Let's check out what we got from Super Impulse. I got another pickup here, which is a minifig. This one is a G.I. Joe minifig. This one we have is First Sergeant Duke. So let's check out that. We're going to cut him out of the package here and see what we ended up getting figure-wise. Now, they did have another figure. I believe they dropped G.I. Joe-wise. Getting these out of the package are definitely a task, because the plastic is so thick. I mean, there we go. All right, so there's the G.I. Joe artwork right there. World's smallest Super Impulse. It looks like there's 3 figures from this wave. It doesn't tell you who the middle one is, but this wave has whoever that guy is and Duke. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, exactly. Whoever that guy is. So here is First Sergeant, codenamed Duke. I love how they do these backer boards on these. They're plastic. And I also love how they make them resealable with this little hatch door. Now, it does have this little... Let's see if we can get this out of here. This is the parts bag, which has all of the parts that come in there, which I love how they give you little accessories. I mean, check this out. Look at this. This is a little gun for Duke to hold. Check that out. How sweet is that? Look at that. Here's the backpack that goes on Duke. Just snaps right in, classic G.I. Joe fashion. And we even got a helmet for him, which is, I mean, great work on this one, Super Impulse. At first, I was like, the movability looks very limited on him, but I didn't notice that they had little accessories like that. I think that's really cool. We have movability on the arms. I imagine articulation of these legs was going to be difficult, but we do have a swivel hip. You can swivelize the hip. We also have a head on a swivel as well. Here is Duke right here. Let's put his little accessories on and check him out. And we got some other stuff too from Super Impulse as well. So, oh, look at that. The helmet fits perfect on there. Check that out. Wow. The helmet fits perfect. So I'm gonna take that off because I'm gonna load him up with this backpack. I don't want the helmet to fall off when I turn him upside down, but check the backpack out. Look at that. How awesome. It fits right in there nice and snug. It holds tight in there. Let's see if we can put the gun on him and get him fully outfitted here. Holy moly, I felt and heard a click. Let's check that out. It actually clicks into place. Look at that, holding the gun right there. And then let's get, lastly, it's hard to pick that up because I do have large hands and it's very, very, very tiny, but awesome nonetheless. It actually fits rather snug. It's not something that, I mean, actually doesn't fall off when you turn him upside down, which is actually pretty cool. So let's check that out when he's on his base. See if we can affix him to the base. Beep. All right, we got him on there. And then we can actually hold him from the base now, which is great. So check that out. We got Duke with his backpack on, his helmet. Bravo, Super Impulse. This one is awesome. I got the Transformer ones. The Battle Cat one was kind of cool because the helmet on the Battle Cat was removable. The Transformer one was strictly Optimus Prime. That was all it was. But this G.I. Joe one is pretty freaking sweet. Oh, I'm going to try to scoop up the rest of these G.I. Joe ones. I like the accessories on them. I mean, Super Impulse with the win. Definitely impressed me with this one, for sure. This is definitely one that I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was just going to be the G.I. Joe figure with a twisty waist and a arms that move. But it definitely wasn't that whatsoever. Now, they do give you this little pack-in bag, which allows you to store your accessories safe so that you don't just open the back door and they all fall everywhere, which I do like that they do that. I don't think I have... The Transformers one came with the bag, and it just had the stand in it. So, yeah. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to move Duke over there as well. Wow, that's awesome. So let's see what else we got from Super Impulse. So I ended up scooping up a duplicate one of my world's smallest fully playable deck. You've seen me reviewed these on the channel. We have Jace and Vraska here. So I just scooped up another one because I wanted one that's sealed, but I do have one that is playable, which is nice. So I have the world's smallest dual deck. I picked that up. And the next ones you're gonna find these interesting. So I grabbed this Wacky Package, and this was the last one. So what I ended up doing was also grabbing the display, which has 6 other Wacky Packages in there, which we're gonna check them out. Those are ones that they're selling too, actually. This one right here is one that I purchased, but like I said, it was the last one that they had on the shelf. So I said, hey, why not? Well, let's grab the whole display along with it. You know what I mean? Get that out of here. And then this one I saw, it was actually one that I would have wanted out of what I've seen. These top straight out the gate does not screw off, but this was the peanut butter one. And this one, so these are all like kind of parody. I guess I'll start off. These are like parody foods, if you would. So you can see on here, Rice Krispies, and it's a bowl full of bees. Just for Wolfmen, for the hair, just for men. Horrid. You got Morton Salt. You got Elapse. And then you got like Fruit Phobia. I don't know what that says. A-Jerks, Dr. Pooper, Kraft Shingles. I mean, Scram. I mean, it's just like basically parody food. Crips Ahoy, Silverfish, Sore Burst. That's pretty wild. So, yeah, again, they're wacky little mini foods, if you would. Kind of make great little props now that I'm looking at the size of them for action figures, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, that's what I thought of straight out the gate. What is this? Surprise inside. So it looks like we have a Cracker Jack sticker here, which it says Cracked Jerk. And it has a dog attacking the little sailor boy. So Cracked Jerk. So it looks like you get a sticker with each one of these. And what is this other stuff in here? Oh, wild. There's actually a bunch more in here. That's pretty cool. All right. I didn't know there was more than one. I thought it was literally just whatever you saw on top. We'll check out that packing material in a second. Holy moly. All right, cool. So these were $6 each. Oh, it has a tear on it. These were $6 each, and I guess you get 2 for 5 little things. And then I have another 6 over here to check out on the actual display itself. Oh, nice. So we got 6 up. We got a drink one, which is pretty cool. It looks like it's a wrap on the actual bottle itself versus it being printed on there, which allows it to be a little bit more high def when they do a wrap like this, a print on the plastic. You hate it, it hates you. 6 up. So there is 6 up right there. Like I said, we'll check out this packing materials in a second. I like how Topps did this kind of like you're popping packs, if you would. But we are popping packs of minis. So next we got Logs, potato flavored wood chips. That's a cool one. So that's another sticker that's on a piece of plastic, which is kind of, I think it's kind of the best way to go because you get that perfect print every single time. And it says 10 timber ounces right there. It's got a little beaver eating wood. Bet you can't eat even one. And then at the top it says 0 grams of splinters. So here you go. We got Logs potato chips. And let's see what we got next. Cop Tarts. This says frosted handcuffs. So check that out. Frosted handcuffs. Pastries for police officers. Interesting. So Cop Tarts, and it says, I don't know what the name of it is. Kill 'em? It says kill 'em. Okay. Let's check this out. Hang on. There's the right there. Perfect. It says kill 'em up there instead of kill 'em. That's pretty wild. Okay. So, yep. Next we have Band-Ache brand strips off skin. Johnson. They're kind of like Garbage Pail Kids cards now that I'm looking at this. They're rude, crude, and they're pretty neat. So here it says strips off skin. I got that on both sides. They even did, look at that, the little flap like you'd get on the back of the Band-Aids box. Pretty friggin' cool on that. Yeah, they did a good job on these. These are really neat. And here, let's do this. Let's grab the ones that we got here. I'll put this in between. We'll put that in between. We'll line up all the foods here. 6 up. And then let's grab the ones that are in here because we have some more in the display, which is pretty cool. We don't need the display after this. Wow, they really make this. They don't want your boy getting in here, you know what I mean? Let's see what we got in here. Whoop! Knocking stuff over here. All right. So we got our dual decks back up. We got our G.I. Joe backer board back up. We got our... Whew! Broke this one out of jail. Let's see what we got here. We'll pull them off to the side. We have Rots, the snack that keeps on coming back. Zombie crackers. We got Mrs. Clean. It's got... We'll wipe up the floor with Mr. Clean if she can find him. So you got Mrs. Clean. We got another version of the Skimpy, which is in a white jar. It looks like the retro jar right there. Crummy peanut butter, and it's got bees and snakes, it looks like, in there. Next we got C.Y. Borgardie. Interesting. Cyborgetti and meatballs. Cyborgardie. I guess Cyborgardie, that's what it is. Okay. Next, we have fish bone Russian dressing. So it's got a actual dressing bottle, which this one is actually stickers printed on or stuck to the plastic, unlike the wrap one that we got with the 7-Up. And then the last one, which I think is probably one of my favorites besides the peanut butter one, is this Fruit Phobia, because I remember Fruitopia from the 90s. So pretty wild seeing this again, which is pretty wild, yeah, seeing this again. And neat, it has a little milk carton spout right there. That's pretty cool. So, whew, crazy haul from Super Impulse. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of these wacky packages? We're not going to go through the poster or anything like that. There's a ton of other ones available. But I just want to kind of unbox these and kind of check it out. If it was only with the one, I would probably go through that, but we're not going to do that. And we got G.I. Joe World's Smallest, Magic the Gathering World's Smallest, and we have the Batman Artist Series Pops. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite from this pickup. Was the World's Smallest the Batman, or was it these little gross food things. So let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day, so looking for that. And have a great rest of your day.